Well, it's time to put my Alumacraft up for sale. I still not 100% sure I want to sell it, but it's prime time in Wisconsin right now, and we got a warm weekend coming up, so I put it up for a little higher. I really like these boats and this hull design. So it's not really a deep V, but it's V, and they're almost flat on the bottom, so these things get in some very skinny water, but they're really stable. So this was big enough to go out on Green Bay, which everyone's got their $70,000 huge walleye boats. Not this guy. I know how to drive. I shampooed the carpet. I got this thing very clean. It was full of oil stains. Windshield was smashed. I had to custom order this off eBay from a guy from Florida, and then I cut it to match this angle, and then I mounted it with these, which are meant to go underneath chairs, but they have stainless hardware. But with the lock nut, it actually worked out pretty good. And I put windowsill underneath that because I have OCD with clunks and rattles. So this thing doesn't make any noise at all. The other thing that I did was the OEM location for the accessory trolling motor battery was underneath there, but when they had the other battery mounted on that side also, with me, one person in it, this boat would kind of lean a little bit. So I moved that battery over there, strapped it, and I put this one here, which seems like an odd location, but it is out of the way, and it really very easy for me to charge my battery. And then I just ran the wiring just up through the front there. Worked out pretty good. I thought that was a pretty good mod for this. The other thing is, my God, this trailer was such a piece of shit. And this boat was dirty. The trailer had rust stains everywhere. I just hit it with Starbright, that acid, and rubbed it off a little bit with some gloves and a mask. Careful, that stuff's very caustic. And do not do it over concrete. So you'll see it hit the concrete, it'll bubble, it'll kind of bleach the concrete a little bit. Ask me how I know that. So I end up putting new tires, wheels with bearing buddies on here, and then this was the other thing that I like. So you can get these off Amazon, and it's meant to be a roller, but this was a piece of shit, so I Loctited these in there because I could tell that screw was going to come off. But instead of having that piece of shit clamp that they come with, it's not stable at all. It was just big enough on these Shorelander trailers where I drilled and tapped them in, and then you can adjust it this way. So these were perfect. So this boat, it's hard to kind of tell, the front of the hull goes out. So this was a little trial and error to get this correct, so you didn't pinch the boat coming off. But with this tilt Shorelander trailer and then this set like this is so easy to load by yourself. The other thing I did, which very OCD, is them washers on these rollers will clink and clunk, just horrible. So I just took silicone, stuck them to each side. That way, if you have to get them off, you can. This was a fun project. I got about 30 some hours, mainly just cleaning and tinkering, putting stuff on, testing stuff out. I do have the video up with the 14 pitch prop going wide open. The thing goes pretty good. My only complaint is the old two strokes with the carbs. When I tilt all the way up, it would leak gas a little bit, and I know that's because the float, the needle and the seat need to be cleaned or replaced, but for what I got it for, I had time off, put a lot of time into it as a project, and kind of fun. I was going to switch this to a new Suzuki 30 horse, which would have matched this perfectly. So the dry weight on these is 570 pounds. It's a very light boat. So that Suzuki 30 horse probably would have pushed it the same speed as this does. So 31, 32. I probably could have switched to a 15 pitch stainless and got maybe 35, but that would have been one person. And I kind of set this up for my old man sitting right here so he can reach the live well. Old boy doesn't have to move at all, and I spent the money on a big ass nice seat for him. But after fixing this up and thinking about switching to a 4-stroke, it probably would have been $4,200 at the least out the door by the time I got everything installed, plus a lot of time, plus I would have had to sell this. So I would have had to get a chain fall to rig it up and an outboard stand. So another 100, 150 bucks, 200 bucks maybe. But I found this, a 1993 Sea Nymph back troller with a brand new Mercury 40 horse tiller with the big tiller handle. The boat's been in storage since '95. It's almost like a brand new 1993. And the guy, it's the exact same trailer I got over there, but the guy sandblasted it, repainted it black, and then put new wheels and tires on it. So I basically got almost a brand new boat, a brand new trailer, a brand new 4-stroke Mark 40, which I love. Basically for the price of what this costs. So, and it also has a custom trailer out of Wisconsin, or a custom cover out of Wisconsin Rapids here that ratchets on so you can drive with it on. So I could not. The guy had it originally posted for $2,000 more, and I seen him drop the price $2,000. So I just thought, I'm gonna go for it. I kind of miss fishing out of a tiller anyway. And I got splurged on 3 new Tempest seats, which are $209 a piece. But when I do stuff like this, I like, if I'll spend money, it's something that I can remove and sell later so I don't completely eat the cost. And I'm going to swap my iPilot on over this. A lot more room. And again, I'm always thinking, the old man can sit right here, reach the live well right back there. Don't want old boy having to run around the boat quite a bit. I do like fishing with him, and I know people don't get that opportunity later, so I'm doing it. Alrighty, I'm assuming this is going to sell this weekend because of the warm weather. Then I'll do a video after I get all my stuff on this